through June 5th. Join the WBLS Street Team at Lounge 42, 42 West Broad Street in Mount Vernon, Justin's at 31 West 21st Street in Manhattan, or Rain at 46 Washington Avenue in Brooklyn. Register to win a trip for two to Jamaica, compliments of American Airlines. Get a low fare and a lot more airlines.
The award-winning vodka bottled by the Smirnoff Company. Stamford, Connecticut. Vodka 100% grain neutral spirits. 40% alcohol by volume. 80 proof.
Smirnoff, please drink responsibly. And 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B, classic soul, and the Wendy Williams Experience.
It's Wendy, man. The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
What you're here are about to witness the greatest queen of all time. Okay, party people in the house. Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this queen. From west to east. Just better get it right. Y'all know the name. Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while. I hate to brag.
Ain't nobody
It is phenomenal.
like the queen.
Right here.
Who the world is this? So much drama.
From yo block to yo block.
I heard of the number one.
Female been doing this for years.
Barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the world is this? So much business.
Again and again. Wendy Williams, bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing.
I like to present you. The winner of the Game Shoes of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing the queen.
The red light is on and the madam is in. Enjoy. Now listen, about an hour and a half ago, I placed a phone call to Art telling him, I think I'm going to be at least 45 minutes late to the show today. There's so much traffic out. And, yeah, alas, I'm glad to be here and on time, so don't press me about what the show is about today. Let me just catch my breath. You know, I got a nice lineup for you. I try my best never to let you down, not even as we kick off our holiday weekend. All right, everybody, so it is what it is. We're live and not Memorex today, and the phones are open for your pleasure at 866-GET-WENDY. I'm Wendy Williams, and it's the Memorial Day jump-off edition of the Wendy Williams Experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the process. The process of getting through the damn day so the weekend can officially begin. All right. Actually, originally, I had planned on taking off today. But because I had off Monday and Tuesday of earlier this week and Thursday and Friday of last week due to my sickness, I'm working today, and I rather like it. And shout out to everybody who is on their way to having some fun for the vacation holiday. I like being a part of your car commute because I know the frustration of sitting in the traffic, and I know what it's like to have great entertainment on the radio and forget all about it. And before you know it, you're where you are. Okay, so we've got 4 hours together. So there you go. It took me an hour and 15 minutes to go 15 miles from my house to the radio station. So for those of you traveling from state to state, drive slow so you keep the signal. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I just found out this morning? You know that Louisiana situation? Because, you know, we're already on in Shreveport, Louisiana. Shout out to Shreveport. We're about to dominate the entire state of Louisiana. For Shreveport is at the bottom. Alexandria is in the middle. And they're the number one for hip-hop and R&B. And then New Orleans covers the other part. So you'll be able to drive the entire state of Louisiana. I'm like so excited about that. That is like huge. So that trip to Louisiana is most definitely in order. But anyway, so for those of you all commuting and whatnot, shout out to you all. Now, are we working Monday or not?
Yes.
See, you were trying to get off easy. I knew we were working Monday. You're a lazy lummox. You know what? You can have the day off.
No, I'm all right.
No, whatever. Hollywood, can you just, I need just somebody to press my buttons. Oh. All right.
Sounded crazy.
I just need somebody to press the buttons.
I was going to be here anyway.
Okay.
I was too.
No, you weren't. You are officially kicked off the show Monday. Go somewhere. And drive a promotional vehicle when you go. So at least you'll be working, fanning out in the field. Oh, by the way, I realized that there are a lot of proms going on this time of year, and a lot of, high school seniors have already gotten their acceptance letters to college, and their parents of the seniors trying to figure out how they're going to pay for college, and it's not too late, but why don't you think about that when you first push the baby out? I know it's poor planning on many people's parts. It's a common thing. But you know what I have? During Advice Hour, which is next hour, I have last minute ways to pay for college. And I actually have 5 tips for you that I got from a money friend of mine named Karen Muller. And she passed them along to me, and so now I'm going to pass them along to you, because I worry about things like that now, and he's only 4. Like, oh gosh, okay, how many more years? Okay, what needs to be in place? Anyway, plus the gossip. Hello?
Hi, Wendy.
How are you?
Hi. Wendy, my name is Nicole Collazo, honey. I want to give a shout out to my husband, Big Luck BX.
Okay.
And on top of it, Sunday's my birthday, and guess what, Wendy?
What?
I'm turning 30 years old, and I don't have a babysitter the first, girl.
On Sunday?
Yes.
And you're in the Bronx?
Yeah, I'm wherever I have to be, honey.
Well, you know what? If you get the babysitter, I'll be at El Flamingo.
Where's El Flamingo, girl?
It's in Manhattan. Shout out to Keno.
El Flamingo. All right. You know, Wendy, I was listening to you the other day. You was talking about the spas in Manhattan. I'm trying to get down there for my birthday. Which one was it that was in Harlem that you was going to?
I didn't go to a spa in Harlem. I've never been to a spa in Harlem.
I saw you on the what do you call it, like the public station.
Oh, you know what? Wasn't that was about a year, maybe 2 years ago?
I don't know how long it was, girl, but I remember stuff.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot the name of the spa, and I actually had a good experience. The problem in Harlem with me is lack of parking.
Yeah, well, I'll take the train. I don't mind.
But I couldn't tell you the name of it. I mean, I like the Elizabeth Arden Red Door Spa.
I'm looking at that one right now. I printed it on the website. That's a good one.
I love that. I love the freestanding one on Fifth Avenue. Mm-hmm. They also have one within Saks, but I enjoy the Red Door on Fifth Avenue. And I also enjoy the Mandarin Oriental.
A Mandarin Oriental?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Wendy. Well, I want you to give me a shout out, Wendy. I've been trying to get on the radio for the longest, sweetie. And I'm turning 30 on Sunday. So, Nicole from the Bronx, working at Flush and Lighting. Happy birthday.
There you go, Nicole. Happy birthday to you. Have a good weekend.
You too, sweetie.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hello. You have to disconnect one line in order to put the other ones on. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. Hello? Okay. Oh. Hello?
Hey, Wendy.
Hey, by the way, everybody, that's why it is what it is. Hey, sir.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Hey, I know this is not Advice Hour, but can I hit you with one real quick?
Sure.
All right. Listen, I'm a foster child. Let me start out by saying that. I'm 32 years old.
Where's my stapler? Uh-huh.
I don't know. Yeah. I've been with my girl for 8 months.
Uh-huh.
I never met her parents. Never met her family. I met them last night. Her mother is my birth mother.
Shut up. Because if this was a fact, I wouldn't read it. I think you were lying.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so in other words, you all are stepbrother and sister. Or excuse me, you all are half brother and sister.
Half brother and sister.
So why do you even have a question? Why are you even... All right, what is your question to me? Because my answer is bail.
Yeah, I know. Exactly, man.
Have you had sex with her?
Yes.
Ew.
Exactly.
Look. Did she go down and give you a professional?
Come on, Wendy, yes.
Oh, my God. You got beat off by your sister. No, did she swallow?
Wendy.
No.
Not a joke, man.
Yo, did you go down on her?
Yes.
Oh, Lord. Did you spoon afterwards and run your fingers through her hair?
Wendy, that's enough.
Oh, crap.
Yeah,
How many
exactly.
times? Okay,
Crap.
you've been with her for 8 months. That's
8
a lot of
months.
sex.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. So what is your question to me?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I know what I got to do.
It's a wrap, you freak. I mean, you didn't know, but now you do. It's time to get to know your sister in a non-biblical sense.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just thinking about leaving them all, man.
Well, why? Do you love your mother now that you've met her? Is she a wonderful woman?
No, I met her once.
Why did she give you up? Why did she give you up?
Money. Didn't have any money back then.
And now you're 30-something. You understand?
Yeah, but I slept with my sister, Dad. You know what I mean?
Well, you can deal with that part in therapy.
Yeah.
Ew, and a good Brillo pad and some nice scrub in the shower.
She said.
Ew. Does she have nice breasts?
Yeah.
Does your sister have a nice ass?
I don't even want to look at it like that no more, but yeah.
Well, do you want to hit it again?
No.
Does she want you again?
Nah, I don't think so. And we got kind of ugly last night. Nah.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I mean, there was a lot of yelling and screaming like I was supposed to know. How the hell am I supposed to know?
It was neither one of you all's fault.
Exactly.
All right, I suggest therapy for the whole family. All right.
Yeah. All right, Wendy.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Peace out.
See, now if I read that fact, you'd be like, wow. Oh.
Wow.
Exactly, world. By the way, happy Memorial Day weekend. I was reading that, well, first of all, the show, Chaotic. Did I tell you I bailed on it? I'm not watching it anymore. That Brittany and Kevin show. After seeing like 20 minutes of the first week, like 20 minutes of that, and then I fell asleep because I was on the cold medicine. I thought I could tolerate it, and I thought I'd be back. But this past week when it was on at the same time as the Donald Trump movie, and I watched the Trump movie, but I was back and forth with Brittany and Kevin. I'm disgusted. I'm not watching that show anymore. And it's unbelievable to me that with the fan base that Britney Spears had or has or whatever, that neither is anybody else. And they say that she's in therapy now because her fans have let her down. And what started out to be a venue that is pulling them closer together as married people, because they're saying that this reality show actually brought back the romance into their relationship and saved their marriage, which was on the brink. Now she's so loopy and loony about this is indicative of her fan base and, what's going to happen with her career. She's back in therapy and they're fighting all the time. And wow. I find Meet the Barkers more interesting. I found the Osbournes more interesting. My question is, I wonder if following Bobby Brown will go the way of Brittany and Kevin, which is the big anticipation and then the big, who cares?
Wendy, man.
I'm constantly sleeping with my baby's daddy. He is engaged to get married to someone else. Should I give it all up and say, well, I tried to have a relationship here?
You can't have a relationship. He's engaged to somebody else. He's about to get married. Really, I just can't take it.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Everybody's
is winning their share of $100,000 cash.
You're $1,000 richer this morning.
right.
Congratulations, man.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Oh, I can't believe it.
$1,000 winners throughout the day.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
You just picked up $1,000.
Oh, yeah. My wife has been calling so much, so she's going to love it.
Oh, both of you have been trying to win.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is terrific.
From the only station with the $100,000 cash guarantee.
All right. 107.5. 107.5 WBLS.
Brought to you by your Tri-State Volkswagen dealers.
Hey, everybody. It's 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and Classic Soul and the Wendy Williams Experience. Well. All this, when you come to work and you see your bosses at work, I don't know how you are, but it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I had no idea that Vinny was in his office. I just went back there and was talking to him and stuff. Well, that's good, boss, because that lazy lady downstairs that has the candy store, her gates are closed. We're going to go across the street to get our water and magazines and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then there's coming up to 41 flights, easy as pie. I had one stop, one person on the elevator. You know how the elevator's normally maddening here? The streets are like a ghost town. And the WBLS establishment closed today at 1 o'clock, so all the employees went home. Except for two kinds of employees work after the office is closed at 1 o'clock. And there's a good kind and a bad kind. The good kind is just so damn diligent, you know what I'm saying? And then there's the other kind, way behind on their work and no life to go to, which just means could be a suggestion for poor mental health. You know what I mean? But, wow, that's good. Boss didn't even have to come in today. I mean, they could always be off doing something. That's good. So we work. And we're working Monday, too, for Memorial Day. Much to Art's chagrin. Art, you can take the day off.
No, I would never do that, no.
No, go ahead.
I don't have nothing to do.
Yeah, you have a convertible Lexus. Now, if I was a single man in New York City with a convertible Lexus, I can think about more stuff to do than be up in this hot stink studio full of bacteria and cough germs.
Yeah, but with Wendy Williams, that's a lifetime. You know what I mean? I got to be here with Trevor Hollywood. Please, I got to be here. I'm riding with the team.
In your convertible Lexus?
No, I'm not going to listen. I'm going to be here with y'all. I'm going to work.
Oh, boy. Well, okay, so we work. I like actually working on holiday weekends or holidays because I like being a part of everybody's good time. Like, they'll have the experience on in the backyard, barbecuing. It's going to be a nice weekend after all.
Yeah, you're going to have a captive audience.
Yeah, I'll have a captive audience. People will be stuck in traffic all angry. Long gas lines and stuff. Only thing I wish I could do is somehow not have to drive on Monday. Could somebody come get me? Oh, boy. Anyway, give me some BLS information because there is stuff going on around town. By the way, shout out to Vaughn. Vaughn Harper's Quiet Storm comes up at 7 o'clock. And don't forget, he's going to be hosting our big Father's Day cruise on June 18th. Find out more about it by going to our website at WBLS.com. Or you can listen to Win. Or you can just purchase your tickets now at Ticketmaster. Do it for Dad. Do it for Dad. Tonight, there was supposed to be a performance of the play presented by Jerry Roebuck called The Harlem Coffee Shop. However, tonight's performance has been canceled and moved to tomorrow. There are two shows tomorrow. Hold me down, Hollywood. One performance at 3 p.m. and one performance at 8 p.m. So the ticket holders for tonight can redeem your tickets for either one of the performances tomorrow. And we had the cast in yesterday, and they were funny and fabulous. Vonda Carlo and Lem from Soul Food, a.k.a. Darren Henson. And, of course, Capone, the gangster of comedy. And then Mickey Howard is in this play. And, Play from Kid and Play was kicked out because he wasn't showing up to rehearsals. So they replaced him with Curtis Blau. So there you go. It's called the Harlem Coffee Shop. One day only, and then they're moving across the country. Not everybody is fleeing for Miami today. Not everybody's, going down the shore or whatever. There's some of us who will be right here, holding down the NYC. Oh, boy. And so the Harlem Coffee Shop is there to entertain you. And then I know this weekend, Bill Bellamy, who was on the show yesterday, he's telling jokes all weekend at Caroline's Comedy Club. Don't forget about that. That's always a lot of fun. I see in the newspaper that Sue Simmons, who is on NBC 4, excuse me, with the Live at 5, is getting a new coworker. Full-time, a woman named Perry Peltz. I haven't seen Sue Simmons on the news in so long. Sue has been around forever. I remember Sue back in, when I was growing up as a kid. We had antennas on our TV and sitting in the kitchen and cleaning up the dishes and watching Sue. And then there was Chi-Chi Williams, some of the legendary newscasters. And... All right, let me get off this topic. What the hell's wrong with you? Anyway, I like Sue. Congratulations, Perry Peltz. And I think this is probably where we should move on. All right, so let's move on. We'll make our way through the stop set, and then we'll come back, talk more about Bobby Brown, take more of your phone calls. The numbers are in on who did what in terms of sales of CDs. We'll talk about that. I wanted to talk with you about Nicole Richie, and of course, we're gearing up for Advice Hour, where I'm taking, the snafus going on in your life, and I'm going to dispense information about how it is possible for you to do some last-minute finagling to pay for that college tuition, okay? And keep it here. It's the Wendy Williams Experience right here in New York on 107.5 WBLS.
Hey, brothers and sisters! Taking it back, baby. Taking it back. Taking it back. Old school short shot. Yes. The rhythm, the rebel. 2, 3, play. A little play from back in the day. And me, it's Wendy, man. Wendy Williams. The Wendy Williams Experience.
Ain't no reason. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Because Lord only knows, tons of choices up and down the radio dial. I appreciate that you are listening to the little engine that could. So, about being Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston, because we were talking about Brittany and Kevin. Or was I talking about them in my head? I just finished doing another job in the other room. I wasn't in the studio. Was I talking to them out loud, or was that in my head? Was I talking about Brittany and Kevin? Out loud, okay. But that brings me to talk about Bobby and Whitney and being Bobby Brown. Now, don't forget, everybody, because this is must-see TV. Oh, I know I say that about a lot of stuff. And then I'm usually the first one to bail, or you all get mad at me for asking you to watch something. And I apologize for the Brittany and Kevin fiasco, because even I've bailed. And now she's in therapy, and now, because nobody's watching it, and UPN wants to cancel Brittany and Kevin's show. And it's that tragic. 2 episodes in, it's that tragic. And I'm like gagging. I'm sure Christina's throwing a big party someplace at her compound this weekend over it. But that leads me to talk to you about Bobby and Whitney. And UPN, those are easy. I mean, that's an easy channel to get to on our TV. Everybody watches something on UPN. A lot of people, sometimes when you have to zhuzh up the dial and get to like Bravo, like, does that present a problem to you? Because already it presents a problem to me because it's on Bravo. That's what happened with Queer Eye from the Straight Guy, a show that I swore was going to be a huge hit in my head and in my house, with me.
It was a hit.
It is so over. And was it a hit? I would only watch it in constant repeats on the weekend. I would never be there to actually watch it when it counted. And I've never seen Queer Eye for the Straight Girl. And I think the number one problem is not the theme, but that it's like on Bravo. That's not even something I normally watch. Anyway, June 30th. Here are some of the things that they say we're going to be seeing. First of all, Bobby makes fun. We'll see Bobby making fun of Eddie Murphy's sexual freakiness. Asking, has he worn any dresses lately and whatnot? And Eddie is one of Whitney's exes. We're also going to see them having dinner after the judge dropped the assault charges against Bobby. Whitney then goes on to ruin Bobby's appetite at dinner by describing parasites that live inside the body, saying that a parasite is a booger with fangs. And then we'll see Bobby joke with Whitney about his numerous court appearances and how they affect their daughter, Bobby Christina. And we're also going to see the romantic side, they say. They say when Whitney's song, You Give Good Love, comes on the radio in the car, Bobby sings ecstatically. And Whitney says to Bobby, it gets better as we get older, talking about sex. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be there. I'm going to give it a whirl. Let me give you the time again. 10 p.m., June 30th on Bravo. There's 6 people in the room. Just raise your hand. Who's going to be watching? 3. So 3 people were watching. 3 don't care. Wow. The jury, I think, deliberates all next week with Michael Jackson, so we'll find out what happens probably the week after, or maybe at the end of next week. I have no idea. It seems impossible that they would give it to us on Friday, straight, no chaser. Yeah. Can't they deliberate for months? I mean, it could be like Christmas. And then then there's an appeal, because if he's found guilty, there will be an appeal. I don't think he's going to do jail time, by the way. Haven't we already talked about that? I don't believe he's going to be doing jail time, but I think he will leave the country. Lisa Kudrow's show is coming on TV. Isn't this so interesting? I knew this broad would want the spotlight again. Lisa Kudrow from Fame. I mean, from, Fame. Where'd that come from? But they're bringing that back to TV, too. Again, Fame. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's what I say. But Lisa Kudrow originally, don't you remember the hoopla? I even talked about it here on the show. She was supposed to be behind the scenes producing a show, using her Friends cachet, her Hollywood cachet, getting her sitcom done, producing a show that was supposed to be starring Aisha Tyler. And I love that, wow, Aisha Tyler did get something out of being on Friends in terms of a close relationship with somebody close enough to turn it into some more money. Because, Aisha wasn't on Friends until the end of Friends. And besides, there was really no room for Aisha on Friends. But no, Kudrow is starring in her own show. So she kicked Tyler out, and it's called The Comeback. And it's about this girl named Valerie, played by Lisa Kudrow, Valerie Cherish, and the tagline is Valerie Cherish was TV's It Girl. Now it's a whole different story. A new comedy series from Michael Patrick King, executive producer of Sex and the City. Begins Sunday, June 5th at 9:30 on HBO. trying to get that in before The Sopranos come back, launch as many things as possible, I guess.
Oh my gosh, you look so...
What? What is that, my website?
No, yeah, but Wendy, you look crazy right. That's a hot picture.
That is a nice picture. Even I like it. Oh, look at my makeup, all done smoky. And that was a night when I was at Steve Lindsay, did not do my makeup and hair. That is me working the wand and working the tees and pop. Yeah, I know when I do my own. That's me, because I love smoky black eyes, so you can't tell that I've been drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The blacker around the eyes, the less they look red.
Yeah. You are worshipped on the WendyWilliamsExperience.com.
Well, I got to tell you something right now. I got a fax from Shannon, who lives in Hoboken, New Jersey. She says that there's an article on me in the Jersey Journal today talking about my upcoming CD. She says, Wendy, the picture of you is horrible, and she spells out horrible with all the dots in between. She said, you look like a transvestite in the picture, and I've seen you in person and at the Laugh Factory, and I know that's not you. Yeah, I take terrible pictures. Even I can call a transvestite look when oh gosh, yes. I take terrible pictures. But maybe pictures are a reflection of the person. Who's to say?
There's bad lighting, too.
No, 90% of any picture I take, I look like a man. How you doing? All right. The phone lines are open. Advice hour's next. Come on. So, Whitney, is there drug use at this present time?
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney. You.
No, you're not talking to me. I'm a mother. Only my mother has privy to that information. You talk to your child about that. Don't ask me no questions like I'm a child. Don't ask me like I'm a child, because I'm not a child, Wendy.
The Wendy Williams Experience. Yo, did you catch this flashback?
The first page of this fax got cut off, but listen to the rest of it. I couldn't believe my eyes. Wendy, my son was giving my husband a professional.
The big one, Elizabeth. Come here, Elizabeth.
How you doing? I'm gay, I'm a homo, I like guys. I'm gay, I'm a homo, I like guys. I'm gay, I'm a homo, I like guys.
I'm going home. I've had it.
It's a day, and it's a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Yeah. 357. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience. If you're just turning on your radio, well, you're in the traffic, and I'm here to entertain. You're in your office, mad as hell because you're working, and I'm here to entertain. We're in it together. And thank you very much for making us your choice. Oh, by the way, I have the results to yesterday's People poll on the WendyWilliamsExperience.com. It was incorrectly posted the day before, and so the numbers have dramatically changed once we posted it correctly. Art is paying closer attention. Boy, Art, you're really into the website.
No, I'm into the WendyWilliamsExperience.com
website. That's right. Is that picture of you posted on the website?
Yes.
That is the darkest picture. You look like a killer, child molester, rapist, thief. You look like the worst. No.
That's guillotine.
How do people get to that picture? They just go on the WendyWilliamsExperience.com?
And go into fan forum.
Go into the fan forum on the WendyWilliamsExperience.com. You're going to see the most disgusting. I hate that picture of you. And I hate when you call yourself guillotine. And I'm glad you took that off your message, because I used to not even like to leave you. Hello, you've reached Guillotine Productions. Gilladamn-tine. Especially because I only know the side of Art where a toe is a toe and everything is, I don't want to know the dark side.
Okay.
And obviously there is one. And unfortunately that picture right there states it. And you can keep that up there, but we got to get the other pictures.
Oh, we got other pictures coming.
I don't like that picture right there.
Right.
Because that picture says a toe is a toe, and if you don't agree, I'll kill you.
Oh, no.
That's what it says, doesn't it, Trev?
Yeah.
I hate that picture.
It's sinister looking.
Exactly. It's dark. That's not representative of the show. I don't like that at all. Unless you're going to put other pictures on there to balance it out.
Right.
Now, look, the poll question we're going to deal with in a moment. The actual question is, would you have a child with someone who has a severely retarded person in their immediate family. People have logged on, and the poll numbers are in. But first, let's get to the telephones. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Is this Wendy?
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Am I on?
Yup.
Oh, my God. I love you.
Thank you.
Well, okay. Here go my problem. Okay, I'm Asian, first of all.
Okay. How you feel?
And I'm dating someone who's African-American. And, of course, if my parents find out, they'll flip out about this.
How long you guys been dating?
Almost a year.
Do his parents know?
His parents doesn't know. He didn't tell his mom yet because he thinks that she'll have a problem with that, too.
Yeah.
No.
Wow, it's like Romeo and Juliet. What are you kids going to do?
Well, we've been having problems because, Asian family, they're real strict, real, you're not supposed to date anyone unless you're married or so forth like that. And
What you mean have sex with anyone?
Yeah, basically. Or even be boyfriend-girlfriend in my family.
Wow, so what your family would prefer your mom and dad to arrange you to meet a nice boy and you marry him?
They just think that some guy's supposed to see you down the street and just be like, okay, I want to marry her.
Are they from the old country? Or
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Oh, poor you. Do you have a bigger brother or sister who's paved the way?
No, I have an older sister, but she's a little, about me dating somebody outside the race, too.
Yeah,
We've been having problems.
Does she know?
She knows, and she told on me, actually.
Wow. And how old are you?
I'm 23.
So you got your own money?
Kind of. I'm still working, still trying to go to school part-time.
Do you live at your parents' house?
Yes. They won't let me move out because I'm not married yet.
Oh.
And they think that if I go live on my own, I'll be crazy and so forth.
Little do they know.
Yeah.
And does he have his own place?
He does.
So you go over there and you're able to sneak away, but you've got to be in by midnight or 2 o'clock in the morning?
Well, I got to tell them I'm somewhere else, like I'm at work or I'm doing something.
Oh.
Yes, I have to lie to him all the time, and the problem is I'm calling because he thinks because I lie to my parents that I lie to him. So we've been having problems that, that I lie to him, like, I have someone else, and it's not true, and
okay.
It's kind of hard.
So his parents, you said, don't know either?
His parents don't know, no. Well, he gave her a little hint, and so on his birthday, she sent him a card, and like, oh, you're my African prince. So she kind of hints him a little bit.
About what?
About, the whole race thing.
Okay, so she thinks that he's got a girlfriend that is not African American.
Yes. Well, I have no idea. I never really questioned about it.
I mean, here's the thing. You've been with him for a year and a half.
Almost a year.
Oh.
Almost a year.
Oh, well, that changes the complexion of everything. Mm-hmm. No pun intended. And you're 23.
Yes. He's 32.
And he doesn't have the backbone to stand up to his mother?
Well, no, I think, that's not the problem. The problem is my parents. And what it is it's hard for him to deal with because I have to lie to my parents to be able to see him.
What do you want out of this relationship? Do you want to get married and have children with him?
Yes, I do.
All right, so then it's time for you. Are you sure about this?
Yes, I'm positive.
Because this is going to F up your entire family situation.
Well, I told him I was willing to give him up.
What do you mean? Let go of him?
No, let go of my family.
Well, you know what? That'll only be temporary.
Yeah, that's what
your family is not going to disown you until forever unless they are no good to the core from the beginning.
Okay.
If I were you, I'd go to them, I would tell them, but you have got to find a way to move out of your house right away and not necessarily in with him. Mm-hmm. You've been together for less than a year. You've never lived on your own. There's nothing about you that's your own woman. I mean, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I were you, I would save as much money as I possibly can and start looking for apartments or a girlfriend that you can move in. Do not move in with the boyfriend.
Of course. Okay, my second question is...
Okay, the first thing you do, though, is tell your parents while all your stuff is already packed up in your bedroom. And then you move out the same day you tell your parents. Because bombs are going to be going off, and you don't need that.
But my father would be the type to track me down, beat my ass.
You don't have to tell them where you live.
Hey, he's fine. He knows where I work at. So basically, I have to quit my job and try to...
No, basically, you have to call the cops on your own father. Basically, your man and your father are going to start fighting.
I can't do that.
Okay, who do you love more? The boat is sinking. Your family is in one boat, and your new love is in the other. And you have the ability to save one boat.
That's a hard question.
I know, that's a hard one for anybody, right?
That's a hard one.
Okay, if you had $10 million, would you run away and be with him?
Yeah, of course.
I don't know what to tell you. Personally speaking, I feel as though 23 is too young of an age to make such a sudden choice with something that is so... If I were you, I'd concentrate on... I wouldn't drop the bomb necessarily about the boyfriend, but I'd drop the bomb about, you know what? We're in America, not the old country. I'm a 23-year-old woman. I am moving out. That's that. And then conduct your personal life out there. And be with him for another year, and then inject him into the family next year. This time, bring him to the Memorial Day or thing at your family's house. Mm-hmm. So your main goal is to move out of the house, because whether it was him or anybody else, this is America.
Yeah, I know that.
And if it's such a lousy country, then why are they still here?
And that's why I'm the black sheep of the family, because I always do things against them.
Well, it's not against them. You're doing things the way a young American girl does things. Black, Asian, white, or Puerto Rican, or whatever. Mm-hmm. So, you know what? Fall back off telling them about the boyfriend.
Well, my sister already told on me.
Your sister's an ass.
Yeah, I know that. That's why we're having problems.
Well, this is what you need to do. You need to bail from your family situation. Save up every dime that you have. Your number one priority is moving out of your parental house. And making yourself financially solvent so you don't have to ask them for squat. And I don't care if... Huh?
I don't ask them for anything.
Yeah, but you're asking them for room and board right now. Do you understand?
Yeah, but the thing is, the problem, they won't let me move out.
No. They can't keep you there.
Yeah.
Okay, get with the American way.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my second question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there's this place that we go out all the time, right? Well, there's this little lounge that we go to. And every time I go out there, somebody afterward always tells him, oh, I've been with this person, and she's this, and she's that. And it's not true, and he's quick to...
You want to know what? Your relationship with him might not even last. But the point is that your relationship with other boys is going to come along. You've got to get your freedom from him. Forget him. I mean, I respect your feelings for him, but, you're 23, and I've got my particular opinion about that. You want your freedom from your parents' house. It's time to move.
Okay.
Save every dime. Okay. And just move. I don't care if there's roaches and mice. There is nothing like that first apartment and your own freedom.
Uh-huh.
Move.
Okay, thanks, Wendy.
Take care.
Okay,
bye-bye. Well, hello?
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Listen, I don't have I don't need any advice. Art just scared me. He queened out on me so fast on the phone. I just wanted to ask you, did you see Destiny Child video for Cater to You?
Yes, I have.
Isn't it gorgeous?
I love that video. You know what?
Beyonce is beautiful.
You know what video is not my absolute favorite, only because of one dress that Beyonce has on, and that is the Girlfriend video.
Girl,
she got that big balloon dress on.
But the video.
But I love that song. No, and I love the Cater to You also. I like all their videos.
Yeah.
I like Soulja and the whole bit. Beyonce crip dancing and whatnot. Cute.
Yes, they were the dresses, the black dresses that they had on, and the way they did the dance, they looked really, really good.
Yeah. All right, but it's advice hour.
So mean on the phone. Tell him to stop.
Right, he's on his period.
Okay.
Thanks for calling. Bye. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
It's Wendy, and it's advice hour.
Hi,
hey.
Wendy. It's so good to speak to you. This is Stefina calling out of Philly.
All right.
Oh my gosh, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. It's your time now.
Well, girl, you have no idea what I've been going through. I just got into it with my parents. I'm 21 years old, and I'm a senior in college.
Mm-hmm.
I go to Johnson C. Smith in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
And since I've been home, I've been, going out, wanting to spend time with my friends. And my parents they don't know how to deal with it. They want me to be in the house all the time. And they want me to follow their rules. They figure that they can give me these rules to follow, and I just...
But they can. They're paying your tuition.
Yes, but it just seems like it's the same things that I've been dealing with in high school, and now I'm 21.
But you're 21, but your parents are paying your tuition. And when you come home from school, that's exactly it. You've got to go home. So like I was telling the lady a couple calls ago, as long as you're under your parents' roof, I don't care if you're 41. You've got to abide by what they say. And if you don't like it, then find someplace else to spend your summer.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do.
Yeah, and until then, suffer through it, deal with their rules, respect the fact that they're paying your tuition and that is their house.
Okay, because I wasn't trying to just look at it from one angle.
Yeah. I mean, I know what you're saying, but, it's your parents' house. So devise a plan where you don't have to spend next summer at their house.
All right, thank you.
I wish you well.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'll take one more. Hello?
Hey, Wendy.
Hey.
How are you? I was calling in for advice.
Go ahead.
I wanted to go to a strip club with my boyfriend, and I wanted to have a swallow and gargle perform, but I wanted to watch, and he thinks this is being like a lesbian. What do you think?
Okay, without getting too graphic, what is a swallow and gargle? Because I love the strip clubs, and I go with my husband, but what is a swallow and gargle?
A professional, and when you swallow.
And you're going to do it on your husband there at the club?
No, I wanted to just watch and pay. They do it downstairs at this club. They do it downstairs.
And he would be there with you?
Yeah. And he told me he wanted to get it done, but not with me watching.
No. That's part of the rules of going to the strip club. Either it's all for one or none for all.
That's how I look at it. And he said if I want to watch, I must be a lesbian.
No, if he wants to have it done if he wants to have it done, he must be cheating on you right now or have a strong desire to start.
You could be right.
Yeah, no, see, this is the problem. When couples go to strip clubs, there's got to be rules.
Okay, Wendy, well, thank you.
Take care, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's Wendy, man.
I got slayed so well. Made me do things I don't even do to my husband.
Oh, my God! The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS presents the stage play everybody's talking about. Jerry Roebuck's Harlem Coffee Shop, where you get more than a cup of coffee.
I'm the type of man that hasn't found his binge yet. I'm the cat that likes variety. I have one chick that cooks and cleans for me, another I can talk to, one that holds me down when I can't cover my bills, one that knows when to bring her overnight bag, and another one who knows when it's time to leave.
Karen Henson, Christopher Clay Martin, comedian Capone, Mickey Howard, and Vonda Carlo Brown. May 27th and May 28th at the Beacon Theater. Tickets on sale at all Ticketmaster outlets and the Beacon box office. Or listen for your chance to win from 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
I told him no. No, let one of the girls go out there and take the food. Hello? I mean, hey. Where's my Divas Dance CD? Okay, thank you. Hey, everybody. Who's going to Great Adventure this weekend? Gosh, that's all my son wants to do is go and see the old man. He's still the spokesperson for Great Adventure. Sure. Well, it's 107.5 WBLS. Whatever you're doing this weekend, make sure that you do it with your seatbelt on. Make sure that you do it sober. And make sure that you do it with a valid driver's license because they're out to get you. They are out to get you. And look out if you're hanging out after, like, midnight, which is normally the devil hour anyway. The cops are looking, but they're really going to be looking and doing a lot of stops and stuff. I do have to say that I'm glad that the weather turned out nice. It's like 83 degrees when I walked into the radio station. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. That is very, very good. What do we have? Special programming all weekend, right? We mixing it up here at WBLS?
Yep.
Wicked. Is Chuck Chill out on the mix?
He's one of them.
Fabulous. Who else? Who else is going to be?
DJ
Demo. Okay, good. We got it going on. Our little Memorial Day celebration. Shout out to all the vets. Shout out to everybody who's going to be going out to the cemeteries. Shout out to the men and women in the armed forces. And don't forget the Shadow Nightclub. The Shadow Nightclub is here for you. Right here in Manhattan. It is one of Manhattan's oldest, most legendary nightclubs. Always has been. I mean, if the past dictates the future, it looks like it always will be. The Shadow's been around forever. And the first Friday of June, because they get this First Friday thing going on. First Friday at the Shadow is coming up, and it's always jam-packed. When is First Friday? Does that be next Friday?
Yeah.
All right, that's just a little heads up. Next Friday is big. But guess what? The Shadow's open tonight, too. Guess who's going to be on the stage First Friday, next Friday, the Shadow? Well, Carl Thomas. Hey, Carl. Bye, Carl. As I said on VH1, remember? Bye, Carl. Carl was all up in the mix with me and Usher. You lied to me. You deceived me. Anyway, Carl Thomas. So that's First Friday. Join WBLS in the Shadow with Carl Thomas live on stage. That's a good look. I love the Shadow. And they're free on Thursdays, too. But I know it's Friday. You missed it last night. They're free every Thursday night. It's the Shadow. They've got it going on. All right, well, let's continue with Advice Hour. Coming up during the second segment of Advice Hour, I am going to give the...
I was just going to say you got to do a Verizon sponsorship.
Oh, well, that's not difficult to do. I don't even need notes. Oh, yeah, I do need the disclaimer. Listen, I got the Verizon VCast cell phone. And I swear if I see a hit and run this weekend, I'm taking a 15-second movie and I'm reporting you to the cops. I'm not going to touch the person laying there because they might wake up and then sue. You know what I'm saying? You know what kind of society we live in? It's so disgusting. All you can do is sit in the seat of your car and call the cops. And even if the person's bleeding to death, it's like you can't touch them. They survive, they sue. There was an old man hit by an 83-year-old woman yesterday in Queens last night.
Yeah, I thought about you when I read that.
This is the seventh day. I mean, we've gone on and on about how old you should be when you don't have your driver's license. But that's not the point in this particular case. The point is there has been somebody in the tri-state area hit by a car every day for the last 8 days. Every damn day. And I'm not blaming it just on the drivers. There is something wrong with you all. Don't you remember back in the day, cross at the green and not in between? People crossing in the middle of blocks and not on the cell phone, so busy eating your Chico stick. Pay a damn attention when you're crossing. It's a lot easier for you to step back on the sidewalk than it is to slow down a 2-ton moving vehicle. But that's not the point. I'm talking about Verizon Wireless. But I'm just telling you, my phone does 15-second movies, and I'll take a movie. And call anonymously and collect my $10,000. You know, the Crime Stoppers. You know what I'm saying? Collect my 10 G's and then invite Bobby Brown on the show. I got money to pay him now. Pay him off. Anyway, I can watch video clips from some of my favorite TV shows on VH1. I get my gossip on E and Comedy Central. They got sports coverage from the Fox Sports Channel and ESPN, late breaking weather and all kind of stuff going. The phone really has more functions than I actually know what to do with.
You need your CD.
What?
You need your CD for your song.
No,
I'm going first?
Yes.
I thought I was going second. Number 6.
Anyway, look, let me just read the disclaimer, and then you go check out the Verizon Wireless VCast phone at Circuit City or a Verizon Wireless communication store. It's subject to customer agreement, calling plan, get it now agreements. Subscribers must wait. You have to have a subscription to VCast, VPAC, VCast phone required. The VCast coverage area is available in 30 markets and covers 75 million people. I'm enthusiastic about the Verizon VCast phone, but most of all, I'm enthusiastic about the whole Verizon Wireless situation. Whether it's the VCast phone, and I know that's what they're trying to sell, or anything. I love Verizon Wireless. That's it. You all keep it here. I think we're going to zhuzh through some more action. We have some more commercials.
Huh?
Are we going right into my request? I mean, my
No spots and then...
Okay. And then, Ralph Tresvant, Sensitivity is coming up on 107.5 WVLS.
Wendy Williams.
You know, the way she dresses, she's a businesswoman. She's very intelligent, but, I mean, are people going to take her seriously?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Alrighty now, it's still Advice Hour on the Wendy Williams Experience, but I want to shout out to Keena, Deborah, Julie, and Tara, and the girls listen to the show every day and love it. And Keena told me through her fax that Jay-Z is right now on 124th Street and Morningside Avenue shooting a new video. She's not sure of the title of the video, but if you're in New York City and you're looking for a celebrity spotting, he can't go very far, very fast with the whole video shoot set up. 124th and Morningside, the Jigga up there. Okay, and here are the results to our people poll. Would you have a child with someone who has a severely retarded person in their immediate family? Now, I'm not exactly sure how mental retardation occurs. And probably neither are you. We're probably assuming that if there's a strain, then it's possible to continue, for that strain to continue on. And I'm not talking about a cousin of your boyfriend or a cousin of your wife. I'm talking about their immediate sibling or maybe their parent. That being said, because it was posed on the website incorrectly the other day, it was actually put on the website, would you marry somebody with a severely, retarded, which, you could already have your kids from another relationship. Marry, and that doesn't mean you're going to have kids together, or you could adopt. I said, would you have children with? Okay. 1,369 people said yes, and 1,536 said no, which is a lot. The no is the stronger, but it's very close compared to when the question was posed incorrectly, which the original question, and it was posed incorrectly, was, would you marry somebody, with a severely retarded person in their immediate family? Like close to 3,000 people said yes, and 400 and something people said no. And I was like, this has got to be posed. And then I looked closely at the wording. I was like, lummox. But he went back and corrected it. So now we have the results of our people poll question for, wait, you just posted another one? My other one that I wanted up there?
Yeah, but I have results.
Well, what are they saying so far? I forgot what the people poll question was. I make them up and I put them on the website.
$1 million.
Oh, that's right. For $1 million tax-free, Art.
That's what they're too.
Okay. For $1 million tax-free dollars, would you watch, not participate, your significant other have sex any way they want with your best friend? See, it's easy to say yes if it's some maid cleaning your room while you're vacationing in Cancun, because you're never going to see her or him, if he's the bartender, ever again. I'm talking about your best friend. For $1 million tax-free dollars. Now, we're going to actually give these results because it's a Friday. We'll give the results on Monday. I'll be here Monday, by the way. I'm not lazy. What are they saying so far?
So far,
nobody hears you.
So far, 253 people have said no, and 105 people have said yes.
Yeah.
So that was just since this morning.
So a toe is not always a toe on the show.
Oh, no.
Some people, think a little bit deeper, like it's about more than just the money at this point. It's my significant other. I would say husband or wife, but not everybody gets married. But when I say significant other, I'm not talking about of a year. I'm talking about something invested, like your baby's father, who you guys are together like Goldie and Kurt, or the person that you have your undying love for. You understand what I'm saying? Or your husband and your wife, like that. Okay, so we'll give you those results on Monday here on the show. I'll be here. Hopefully you will be too. There's this 39-year-old woman, and here's her letter, and then I have to go along with college payments. Last minute ways to pay for college tuition. Wendy, I love the show. Listen all the time. Boop, 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 boop. 39-year-old woman. 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with type 2 herpes. I don't know what that is. What is that?
That's bad.
You ask him like he did.
Yeah. No, I was actually looking around the room because whoever answered quickest has it. All right, Mr. Bumplestillskin. Mr. Bumple Foreskin. The first few months after my diagnosis, I tried to date. I would always wait until maybe the third date and a few phone sessions before letting somebody know my status. Now, Wendy, I have been very cautious. I don't want anyone getting into something without them knowing. I wouldn't even kiss these men. I went out with maybe 3 men before I gave up on the whole dating situation. I was tired of hearing, "You nasty bitch," or, "Oh, so you made me spend all this money on your worthless ass." Is that the... Wow. That is terrible. I find it nothing wrong with her approach. Isn't it something how men can turn on you like a wild dog? Let me continue. Wendy, if I wasn't fast enough, the last one would have laid me out right there on 149th Street in Grand Concourse. It has not been a year and a half. Oh, excuse me. It's now been a year and a half since I had a date, let alone done the damn thing. I'm tired of being alone. I want to get back into dating. I'm an attractive woman. I get a lot of attention everywhere I go. Here's the thing. According to one of the doctor friends of the show, 1 in 4 people has herpes. I don't know what simplex 1 is and simplex 2. I don't know the difference between the two. Maybe 1 is just down there in the cat trap and 2 is all up there in the Katie Holmes area. We've all seen the pictures. They're talking about a cold damn sore. Please. You know what I'm saying? If it was Beyonce or Little Kim, they'd be calling it what it looks like it is. But anyway. You're going to find somebody who's going to say, you know what? Me too. As a matter of fact, a couple of these guys probably all have it and are just trying to, condemn you. A support group, even though, and I hate to poo-poo herpes because it's still an STD, and in my mind, there's still a form of nastiness that is there. But I do have to say, when I heard the statistics, I was like, oh, well, this is like one of those really common 1 in 4 people, and this is a GYN friend to the show who told us the stats all at the same time. You almost don't even need a support group for something like this. You'll find somebody. Hang in there. Hang in there. You've dated a couple of asses yourself, talking about you nasty bitch, and oh, you made me spend all that money on your worthless ass. In the meantime, educate yourself more about your condition so that you are better able to educate the people that you're with. And no matter what age you are, let them know that you just got it. As opposed to, like, when you're 52, you were just diagnosed. So it's not like, here's the thing. I think that in the minds of some people, I have to continue this during the hour of truth. We don't have any guests in, so it's just as well it's us. I wanted to continue this because I think that there's a certain perception of a 20-something who has herpes versus, a damn near 40 woman who has herpes. And I'll talk about the perception. Plus, I will pass along more gossip about the Hollywood celebrities and last-minute ways to pay for college tuition. Keep it here.
Hey, Whitney.
Hi.
My boyfriend gave himself a wet pussy or whatever. He said he almost burnt his off.
The Wendy Williams Experience.